Making statements. At an early stage of your research, you have to think about what kind of statement or statements do you want to be able to make. Do you want to make a statement about the mean, the median, or the mode? For example, ambulances. Do you want to make a statement about the average arrival time of ambulances in the Netherlands in 2022? Or do you want to make a statement about the standard deviation or the range? For example, what's the standard deviation of response times? Or do you want to make a statement about a percentage, proportion, or fraction? For example, what percentage of ambulances are on location within 15 minutes? The data and the kind of data you need to gather depends on the kind of statements you want to be able to make. So, do you want to make a statement about the exact true value, or is it good enough to make a statement about approximate value with some certainty? If you want to make a statement about the exact true value of the population, for example, the average arrival time of ambulances in the Netherlands in 2022 was 6.271 minutes, then you need to research the entire population, examine the entire population. The disadvantage of that is that it takes a lot of time. It costs much time. So the advantage of a sample is that you need less data. The disadvantage is that you're less certain. Okay, if you want to make a statement about the exact true value, make sure you work with a valid, reliable, and accurate measurement system, otherwise you will still be missing the exact true value. If it's okay to use a sample, because you want to make an estimation, then you can make statements like this. The average arrival times of ambulances in 2022 in the Netherlands were somewhere between 5.8 and 6.6 minutes. So notice that we are using an interval here in this statement, a margin. And we can do such a statement with a certain confidence level. I'm 95% confident that the true average time of the population is somewhere between 5.8 and 6.6 minutes. So the confidence level is 95% and the confidence interval is 5.8 to 6.6. And you can do a sample when you want to make statements like that. You know the sample mean when you gather the data. You don't know the population mean and it remains unknown, but you can guess it with some certainty of confidence. And you know that the population mean, in most times you will catch it with an interval of 5.8 till 6.6. Okay, when you're taking a sample, make sure you've got a valued, reliable and accurate measurement system and provide a representative random sample of a certain size that's necessary given the statement you want to be able to make. For example, if you want to make a statement about which part of the city has the most ambulances driving to, your sample size can be smaller than when you would like to make a statement in this way. What percentage of journeys goes to what postal area? Then your sample size needs to be larger. Or you now got to make sure what degree of certainty you want. Do you want to have a 90-degree certainty or confidence level, or 95 or 99? That also has influence on the sample size you need to have. And if you want to be able to say with your sample size method that there's a 95% chance that the population mean lies somewhere in the confidence interval, your sample size can be a little bit smaller than when you want to be 99% certain. And last but not least, the characteristics of the population also have influence on the way you take sample and your sample size. Your sample size needs to be bigger, for example, when your population is 17 million instead of 1,000. And when your standard deviation is 7 minutes or your standard deviation is a half minute, it also influences the sample size you need to take. So how big is the population and what's the standard deviation in the population? Those are important questions as well. Okay, so you've seen in this video There are a lot of things you need to think about, but it starts with thinking about what statement or statements do you want to be able to make. And you know that you need to have knowledge about the population, the sample, the measurement system, and you need to have knowledge about how to take samples. So that will be coming up in the next units and the next videos.